She walked into the restaurant like she owned the place, that necklace glinting at her throat, a delicate gold chain with a tiny locket I'd only ever seen once before, in a shoebox under my ex's bed. My stomach dropped so hard I nearly knocked over my wine glass. I kept staring, wondering if I was losing my mind, until she leaned in to kiss me and I caught the faintest scratch of engraving along the clasp, my initials and my ex's, hidden but unmistakable. She noticed me looking but just smiled, said she'd treated herself to something vintage. My hands went cold. I'd given that necklace away years ago, and I knew for a fact it was one of a kind. Dinner turned into an interrogation in disguise. I asked her where she got it, pressing for details, and she spun some story about a thrift shop downtown. She even laughed, daring me to doubt her, but the tremor in her voice gave her away. Every time she reached up to touch the locket, I saw her fingers shake. The pasta cooled. The air between us thickened. I couldn't tell if she was lying to cover up something innocent or if she actually knew exactly what she was doing. I thought about my ex, about how we ended things, messy, angry, unfinished. When the check came, she excused herself to the bathroom, and I sat there replaying every weird moment from the past few weeks, late-night texts she wouldn't explain, showers that lasted too long, the way she flinched whenever my ex's name came up. By the time she came back, her makeup was smudged and her eyes were red, but she acted like nothing was wrong, reaching for my hand like she was still my everything. I asked her point blank if she'd seen my ex, and there was a pause so long I could hear my own heartbeat. She said she'd run into her by accident, that the necklace was a gift, but the way she said it, I knew it wasn't that simple. I realized then I'd been blind, clinging to the idea that my past was behind me, refusing to see how much it still owned me. The twist wasn't just that she'd been sneaking around with my ex, it was that a part of me wasn't even shocked. I'd always chosen chaos, and now it was sitting across from me and my ex's necklace, daring me to stay.